Evening all. And this is just a quick video to say happy birthday to me and the SEPI Agency.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Believe it or not, the SEPI Agency had now been going on for 2 years when we first formed back in August 2023. That was following an event that happened to me in April the same year, which made me go, okay, I've heard you, this agency needs a start. As you know, the people familiar with the SEPI Agency, we've based our ethos on policing principles to make sure that cases are carried out in the correct manner, it's documented correctly. We do full analysis of photos and videos, if they want an investigation, which I'll come to in a minute, and we do a thorough deep dive into the people themselves as well. What is their motivation? What they're after? What do they gain from this? They're very important factors when investigating anything, especially within this field. So what's happened in the SEPI Agency in the last 2 years? Wow, quite a lot. So we've gone from 2 officers to 7 at one point. We had 7 of us.
777, the magnificent 7.
And then back down to 2.
Smirk your shoulders, snap your fingers, one and all in.
Now, why is that? One of the first things I think it challenges you when you join an agency such as this is that you have to suspend your belief system completely. You cannot investigate anything if you've got any bias or preference to one theory to another. You can't do that. You have to put them in a box. For example, I'm not a big Bigfoot person, however, it is a worthwhile subject, it needs investigating, and we put efforts into it. But it's not my thing, but it may be one of my other officers' thing. So we make sure that person is investigating something that is interesting. That's all well and good if you realise just how much work goes into this, and I think a lot of people underestimate the amount of work that goes into para investigations. It's a tremendous amount, and I think that's been a bit of a falling point for the officers that have come and gone within SEPI, is that they woefully underestimated the effort that is required, and the fact that I'm a little bit of a taskmaster. So I do expect that when officers join, that if they're given a case, given your case, that they're working on that case and they give it due diligence, and they give the analysis stuff to me to do all the video analysis and photo analysis, all the stuff that I can do technically. We use very good software, professional grade software to do that kind of thing. And as you know from our Paranormal Police case file series, you'll see how that's carried out. We don't just say, well, we don't think it's X, and then walk away. We'll show you, we don't believe it's X, we believe it's Y for these reasons. And we show the analysis taken out. And that makes us quite unique, and not a lot of paranormal investigators will show you that. They won't show you the decision making behind the final outcome as we do. And we are based on policing ethics, and principles. So I'm very experienced, as you know, if you guys that know me, I'm a 7 police officer here in the state of Essex, as we're saying, in the UK and the USA, friends. I've been doing it for a while now, 11.5 years as a serving police officer on the front line. I've also was an NCA officer for 4.5 years. Effectively, for those that are not aware of who the NCA are, they are the English variation of the FBI. So they deal with serious and organised crime. That's what they do. So I've got a lot of policing experience as well as some military experience back in the day, which I'm proud of too. It's all comes together, and what I've done is taken that framework and use that as starting blocks. Say, let's baseline, let's see what's right and what's wrong. Because if you can't do these 3 things in my book, then we shouldn't be doing it. And here's what they are. You must rule out normal before you arrive to paranormal. You must rule out terrestrial before you go to extraterrestrial. And you must rule out natural before you fall to the supernatural conclusion. If you can't do those things, you're not willing to do those things, then we're not going to get to any truth. So we had a lot of offers come and go. 1, because I think it's challenged their belief systems, and 2, I think, as I've said, they've totally underestimated the effort it takes to investigate things of this nature. In that time, we've had some happy customers, as it were, although we are free, we don't charge for that at the moment. We've had some happy people, we've upset some people, because imagine you give me a UFO photo and I give you some definitive proof I don't think it's a UFO, but you're convinced still. Then are you willing to either change your belief system or question your belief, what that is, or will you just take the easy way out to say, you're wrong, I'm right, you're blah blah blah, you're this, you're that? You know, we're going to get them, and we're not going to make friends all the time, and I'm not really interested in that side of things. It's about getting to the truth, and I want to share this practice and the truth and transparency with all the other groups that are out there to find truth. Now, someone did say to me recently, one of my ex-officers actually, he made a statement that we may not ever find the truth.
You can't handle the truth!
You know what, maybe he's right. Maybe we're never going to find the truth, but if we all just sat back and let it all get on with itself, we're going to be in a worse place. We have to push forward. We have to keep pushing these governments to release information. You know, I know, alien life is real. You and I both know spiritual life is real. You and I both know that entities are real. We know this stuff. We're no longer in the realms of badly educated myth ages. We're not in there. The internet has empowered us, and it's opened our minds a lot more. And yes, there's a lot of rubbish out there, and that's why we exist. It's kind of why we've got the nickname Paranormal Police, because we're not afraid to say to people, this isn't real, this is AI, or this has been manipulated, or you've just misunderstood this. And that's very hard to say to somebody that, I know you believe this to be a ghost, but it's this. Or it could be one of our new hypotheses. So we don't just investigate, we innovate too. So it's in between investigating cases, and we've got 49 on the box right now, we also come up with new hypotheses. So we have traumatic time impressions hypotheses, which explains pretty much what 90% of apparitions are. We've got our extra-dimensional entities hypothesis, which explains what demons are, or what they pretend to be. And then we've got another one called enabling objects, which explains why we have the creepy doll, the cursed amulet, the spooky mirror, all that stuff. There's a reason behind that, and our hypothesis is there for you guys to help build upon. That's exactly what the hypothesis word means. It's a Greek word, foundation, baseline to build upon. So that's the beauty. We're not wrong. We're not wrong, because it's up to you guys to help build upon it and mould it and add bits to it and refine. That's your job too. So if you're seeking truth, as we are too, then get involved. Let's have a conversation. I am never going to be upset by being corrected, as long as the correction is proof and solid, that you've got a good argument. And that's something I learned in the military. You cannot say to somebody, I don't agree with this, and walk away. You can't do that. You have to say, I don't agree with this for these reasons, X, Y, Z. Then you have an adult conversation. That's what makes a difference, and that's how we're different. So happy birthday to us. Thank you for your support, and for those that watch our videos, because 80% of you that watch our videos are not subscribed, so please hit the subscribe button. We're at 302. I know it's measly tiny. I'd love to get to 500 within the next month, but I can't do that without your help, without you guys pushing it out there and getting us heard. That'd be fantastic. So please, from the bottom of our hearts, help us out and hit that subscribe and the like buttons every time you watch our video. And if you've got a case or hypothesis you want us to look at, and bring it to us, go to our website, sepi-agency.com, sepi-agency.com, and submit your case to us, and we can look for that when we contact you. And that will go on to our online system called FIA, THEIA, and that is our online investigation tool that we use, that we've developed, and we're actually developing for you guys too. So if you're an investigation team of maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 of you, and you're saying to yourselves, where are we going to put all our evidence? Where are we going to upload our videos to, or our photos to, all our documents to, our comments? But we're all going to do this stuff. Don't keep it in your dusty drawer. Come to us. Let's talk, and I can give you access to FEAR. I'm looking for 2 teams at the moment. I'm going to give it to you for free for 6 months because I need user testing. So if you come to me quickly enough, I'll give you access to FEAR, unlimited user accounts for FEAR, and you can use it. You can help us then refine it better, and you can see if it's at all worthy for you to use. So I think it's going to be big. It's definitely going to be big. It's going to take off, because then that data can be redacted, cleansed, and then we can start plotting supernatural, paranormal, extraterrestrial events all over the world. So we look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day, and as ever, be good. Please help support us by giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to this channel. Thank you for joining us for this episode, and be sure to look out for the next one.
I don't care, I won't break my stride.